Hello everybody, it's good to see you again. So today I'm actually testing, getting myself tested because I'm shooting an HBO project on Thursday, which is very exciting. I booked it off a tape and now I have to go through mandatory COVID testing before I am back on set. This is gonna be another acting vlog, but during COVID. And this time there's some on-camera work happening again. And I have an in-person audition today too, which is the first time I've had an in-person audition since February from that Fabletics callback. So yeah, everything else has been self-tapes and voiceover auditions, and I've been just busy as hell. It's been quite a time, which is why I really haven't posted that much recently. I'll go over some of those COVID rules with you and kind of see what I can find out this week, shooting something during COVID. I think regardless of whether or not this is useful to you all, I kind of want this as a great memory. Whoop, I'm getting tested. Hold on one sec. Alrighty, up. Hello.
Hello. Can I get your first and last name?
Will Westwater.
Westwater, as it like the way it sounds like?
Yeah.
It might feel a little uncomfortable, but it's not as bad as the one that tickles your brain.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, up. About like 5-10 seconds. Okay, other nostril. You were all good.
Thank you. You're really getting to know all these actors. Yeah. Appreciate it. Alrighty, so I am at my next appointment today. This is an audition. This is the first in-person audition that I've done since COVID started. I feel like the parking's a lot easier, which is great. And obviously I'm gonna have to wear my mask, and this time they really stressed, be on time, socially distance, stay outside until it's your appointment time, that kind of stuff. And then also, as I was driving here, I got 2 more voiceover auditions, and I have a self-tape that's also due, that I gotta do today too. So this is turning into a 1, 2, 3, 4 audition day. No one is around, so I'm taking off my mask, so calm down, YouTube comments. Yeah, it went really well. It was fun. Time to get home and do some voiceover. Anyway, have a good one. See ya. Hi. Good boy. What are you doing? All right, gang. So here's the deal. I set up this self-tape situation because I have a self-tape due actually it's due Thursday and it's Tuesday, but we get our self-tapes in as soon as we can because that is the way it's done. Now I'm gonna record a quick voiceover audition because I got one of those that's due at the end of the day. Time to get into it. Next part of the day. And by the way, I had lunch and I walked the dog. Dog's Captain's over there somewhere. Oh, he's underneath the table. You can't really see him, but he's over there. All right, anyway. Hi, Toby. Hi, bud. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna be doing a voiceover audition for, I think, a video game. Which is very cool. And the way that works is I just get a script emailed to me from my agent, and they give me kind of the breakdown, what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to label the file, etc. And I record it. Usually I do like a couple takes, and usually you send like 2 or 3 takes depending on how long the copy is, just to get 2 different feels of it. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into that. For obvious reasons, I can't share with you the exact content of what this audition is, but yeah. All right, it would appear things are good. I'm gonna do a final listen through and send the MP3, but I think we got it from here. And I'm also gonna turn on the AC again because now I have to get ready for a self-tape. I'm exhausted, but I'm very happy to be this busy with auditions. It just means that it's been really tough to make videos for y'all. But I'm an actor first and I'm a YouTuber second. I'll always try to hold to that. And yeah, I appreciate your patience because this is really turning into a full-time job. I think acting always starts out, you want to try to make it a full-time job, and then it's really kind of happened very quickly. So, yeah, I'll see you at the next audition. Alrighty, so we are ready for this self-tape, and the last thing I do before we actually start filming is I check the breakdown and I just make sure I'm following all the instructions. For instance, some self-tapes will ask you to not slate at all. And this self-tape is asking for a slate that's naming my location, my height, and giving like a full body shot. So again, just read the instructions. Pretty simple, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't. Because especially when it stacks up, it can get very easy to just completely forget to do something. So read each thing. It's a lot of reading in this job.
It sounds like you're just repeating the line over and over.
Yeah.
And I need like
a reaction, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just not believing it.
Okay, well let's...
Would it help if I give you the hand as well when one person talks?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think eye line is tough.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay, so it is hot as hell in my hotel room, or trailer. Not hotel room. So far, what we've done is I got tested again today. So this is the second time I've been tested this week. I'm negative. They gave me another wristband saying I was tested on Thursday. And then they designate zones based on what job you're doing on set. So actors and those working closely with actors are given red zone, and then there's yellow and green. The whole thing is designed to say that the people who are in the red zone are the people who are going to be working without masks. So all of us have to be tested. It's a hot day today, but the good news is we can always get touch-ups right before we shoot. So yeah, so I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna chill out, and that's it. And honestly, that's about as much as I can probably say. So I don't want to get sued. All right, cheers. Alrighty, so I just got out of the callback for that audition that I had on Tuesday for the commercial audition, and I just really wanted to quickly like sign off on the vlog and just say that God, I'm exhausted. I'm really tired. We had a really late night last night shooting, and it went really well, which is awesome. I'll let you all know more details when I can. Getting back to in-person auditions and getting back on a set and seeing the Herculean effort that was done by the staff to shoot the project yesterday, and just knowing the kind of back to work requirements that the unions have across the board, not only do I feel safe at work, but I'm also just hopeful that we can all just kind of get back to it. In the beginning, there was so much uncertainty, and seeing how not only our industry, but other industries have adapted to COVID and kind of overcome it and given us a new normal, at least until we have a widespread vaccine, it just leaves me hopeful. I mean, seeing vans that have seats marked out that we can sit in, and we would put on our masks in between takes, and the way that the food was set up was in a way that was safe and outside, and we all still could separate. I don't know, I guess this whole thing is just to say it's been a really rough couple of months, and it's nice to just feel like some semblance of normal is happening again, even if we're all wearing masks and standing 6 feet apart, and we have a lot more rules, and I'm sure the studios have to pay a lot more money to do all this stuff. So stay hopeful, stay healthy, and thank you so much for watching.
Something clever, my notes are tethered to the reckless behaviors with good intentions. Smolder incense, good riddance to negative energy. Let peace, love, and serenity spill for me. None as ill as me, truth be told, barely real as me. How I let feelings loose on loose leaf. Murder the goose beat, shout to Mills on the